Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
So, almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab here, Ian Anderson. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Oswaldo Cabrera leading things off and takes a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Pitches in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Sixth in the AL in RBIs. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting third, the left fielder, Brett Myers.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brett Myers. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
He goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Enters the day third in the American League batting race. There's a strike. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Runner at second. Two down. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Two balls, two strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man on second, two down. That one misses. Ball three. Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. Chisholm at second with two down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound. Garrett Cole. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Foul ball there. The wind and the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Into center. Bellinger sizing it up. And a quick out, number one. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, C.J. Cron.
Well, he's got an 11-game hit streak going right now, Boog. I mean, that means he's hitting lefties, righties, submariners, starters, relievers, you name it. He's very comfortable in the box, and that's such a great place to be as a hitter. Makes you excited to come to the ballpark every day.
Here is Moncada. Fought off foul. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
In the air, center field. Bellinger makes the grab.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mike.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that's a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Hard hit, right side. Over to Goldie. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Angels held in check. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, Bellinger up to hit.
Center fielder,
Bellinger, 28 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Adele hauls it in, and there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Paul Goldschmidt in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Anderson, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And that one is in for a strike.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Anderson ready to work. And another ball.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
And a pitch. Line drive and foul ball. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. And the pitch. And that's ball four. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first. Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. And there's a foul ball.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times. And the analytics have contributed to that trend. But I think there are some players given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
Ball one there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
There's a strike. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. No swing. Up the middle. Neto. They take the force out. 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Cole back to work. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here is C.J. Cron.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a nice 11-game hitting streak. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Ward stands at second with 2 gone. Just misses. And the count 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly...
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. And the right-hander back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Right-hander kicks, deals. That clips a corner. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2. The pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. In the air to left center. 2 down.
The batter, number 13. Second base.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. That's a hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. There's a swing and a drive. Ward going back on this one. That's long gone. A shot to the opposite field. Home run number 20 on the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here is Aaron Judge. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering misses down and away. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Right through there, got him. That's the 3rd out. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. The pitch. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's 1 down.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
Here's Joe Adell.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through, and that turns the lineup over.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Adell leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels nothing. Cody Bellinger getting ready to hit.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And here it comes. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more.
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. Boots it, safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
The first baseman.
That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Walked his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that's outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
1-2 now. Got him looking. And one out now.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Now move to first. Bellinger dives back. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Bellinger goes. And a foul ball. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it hits the fence. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
One down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Ryan Zefferjohn appears to be getting loose. Perdomo, the lefty, warming up as well. And that's just foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Adele sizes this one up. Makes the catch. Both runners tagging. Cut off, throw to third.
No,
he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner in third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul. And a pitch.
Whoa.
Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the 4th, Yankees 3 and the Angels nothing. Bottom of the 4th, down the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan.
The wind of the pitch. And the slider just misses.
1-0.
There's a strike at the knees. Here's a 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Angels. The
And
right
now
fielder,
batting, Mike Trout.
Right.
He's 0 for 1.
Wow.
This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The Angels trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball still 0-2. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Here's the 0-2. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Bounced up the middle. Chisholm throws to first in time. Out number 3. Angels strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Anderson back to work. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ward makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jazz
Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Chisholm, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. To the right side. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ian Anderson will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Ryan Zefferson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Brett Myers stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is down low. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Two outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. But they lead at 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1. That one ripped. Myers going back and caught on the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
So digging in, C.J. Cron went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty.
1-2.
Got him swinging.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Zach Neto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. There's a line drive to left field. Myers makes the catch, and that'll do it. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Top 6. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Leading off for the Yankees.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the first offering is not close. Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Hendricks preparing to come on if needed. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Ball 3.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 3. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Cody Bellinger. His splits between April and May there. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. And another ball. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. His righty-lefty splits there. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Called strike right there.
One ball. 2 strike.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. At the belt and fires. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
2 balls. 2 strike.
Two now. Wouldn't chase that time. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So now here's the DH. Jesus Sanchez. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
It misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So first and second with 2 outs. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that misses off the outside edge.
1-0.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Anthony Volpe to bat next. That one lifted to left. Ward makes the grab. And that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 3 and the Angels nothing. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fastball for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Kicks and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. The Yanks leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Rocketed out towards right center. Bellinger makes the grab, and that's the inning. Angels go quietly there. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swung on, belted. That one back there, and out of here. A laser to left. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now Oswaldo Cabrera right through there for a strike. Righty to the plate. Right down the chute, and it's 0-2.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next offering is downstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. That one not close. 2-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, and 2 away now.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And up next for New York, Brett Myers. His 2-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
That clips the corner. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses, and the count 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and it falls.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike. Judge tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says James Kingsley. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-1. And Judge takes a strike. Myers, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cody Bellinger waiting for a turn at the plate. Righty delivers. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Just misses with that one.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And in one hops the wall. Pulls him to third safely. A run comes in on the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that.
Pitching change here, Angel Perdomo.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1.
No,
Close
that's a
one,
ball.
doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Two outs. And that's outside. 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Jesus Sanchez on deck for the Yankees. Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Booth?
And next is the designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez. Sliced hard but foul. Left-hand batter waits. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. And that's outside. The pitch. That misses. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels nothing. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike. Wow.
Here comes a pitch. Hard on the ground to first. Goldie takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Got him looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Hoppy stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Boyle's a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels held in check. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
The wind of the pitch. Perdomo, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Volpe batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And it's through for a hit.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Yankees lead off. There goes the runner. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Deal 1. And that's a little high. Step off throw to first. Volpe back in on a dive. Volpe, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one hammered center field. Adele moving back on it. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Snap throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. And a pitch. And it is 2-1.
2-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Cole still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. Bellinger returns it to the infield. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now here is C.J. Cron. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right field. Judge is under it. And there are 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 7, Joe Adell.
And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Go ball. 2 strike.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball.
Way outside, and a count 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Angels leave 1. It's 5-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Brett Myers. The lefty fires. Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here is Aaron Judge. And ball 1. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. The Yankees up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Inside, just missed. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball one there.
1 ball, no strike.
And now the lefty. And a foul ball. And he deals.
Oh.
And misses inside. And now it's even up. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Missed with a changeup. Full count now. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got out.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Garrett Clevenger.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
In now is the Yankees DH, Jesus Sanchez. And that one hit 97 on the gun. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Wouldn't chase that time.
1 and 2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Not close with that one, and the count is filled up. Outside, and that is ball 4.
The catcher, number 28.
Runner on at first
Austin
with one gone. And up
Wells.
next for New York, Austin Wells. And that's in there at the knees. Sanchez stands at first with one out. Right through there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And the 0-2. That one is upstairs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the pitch. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Sanchez around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
One away, runners at second and third. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Outside corner for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Crone pulls it down, two away.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
So the lineup flips over. Oswaldo Cabrera, the next to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Second and third, two down. And down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But two round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. Back in Anaheim, so bottom of the ninth, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. The wide to kick the pitch.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
And that one pulled foul. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Trout.
Angels down to their final out. Here's Trout. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. His 13th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 8-1. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Foul ball there. The pitch. And a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of inning number 9. The other way, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So a man aboard. Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. And that one clips the corner. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Cole is just 1 strike away.
No, that's a ball.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Started after it, appeal to first. Yes, he did. It's ruled a swing and a strikeout, and this ball game is over.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left